you own hunting property, study wildlife, or even want to record evidence of trespassers, trail cameras are adept at showing you what or who visits your land when you're not watching. Before we get into the specific camera types you may want to add to your wish list, let's talk about what's important to look for in a trail camera. Trail cameras can be triggered by an infrared motion sensor, which detects subject movement, or a programmed time-lapse mode, which captures images at preset intervals to allow you to see change over time. We're looking at 5 today that shoot somewhere between 6 and 10 megapixel stills and SD and HD video. They all have infrared flashes and can capture images at night. Trail cameras are pretty rugged and built for outdoor use. These all take up to 32 gig SD cards and run on AA batteries that last for months. Let's start with the most basic model of the group I have here and work our way up. The Simmons 6 megapixel whitetail camera is a good choice for the cost-conscious tracker. Its motion sensor has an effective range of 30 feet during the day and 40 feet at night. Its trigger speed is about a second, and it also captures SD video. For stronger performance, there's the Browning Strikeforce Trail Camera, which has a 0.67 second motion trigger speed and time-lapse intervals of 5 seconds to 5 minutes. It also uses zero blur technology to counteract the effects of subject movement. It can capture up to 10 megapixel still images and HD video at 720p with audio. The tree bark camouflage makes it a great choice for working with wildlife, and it's the most compact camera that we're featuring. The Strikeforce can detect movement up to 45 feet away, and its infrared flash has a range of over 100 feet. Plus, you have the option of capturing up to 6 rapid-fire shots. You can include an info bar on your images that show the date, time, temperature, and moon phase. By showing phases of the moon, the camera allows you to see which animals are more active during a full moon. Use AA batteries with the Strikeforce or attach an external battery via the 12-volt power jack. If you're looking for one of the most discreet trail cameras on the market, try Browning's Sub-Micro Series Dark Ops model. Its specs are nearly identical to the Strikeforce, except the IR flash range is a little shorter, it's about 65 feet. But Dark Ops has a black panel over the LEDs, making the flash invisible so you don't alert or scare off your subjects. Let's move on to the Bushnell Trophy Cam HD, which has an 8 megapixel CMOS sensor and a motion sensor with adjustable sensitivity, a 60-foot range, and a 0.6 second trigger speed. The LED flash range is also about 60 feet. You can capture up to 3 images per trigger. Not only will this camera get 720p video, but it also has the option to capture both still images and video at the same time. Your images will have a stamp with the time, date, moon phase, and temperature, and there's also an option for GPS geotagging. The Bushnell Trophy Cam HD is extremely rugged, able to withstand temperatures ranging from -5 degrees to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. It has 32 megabytes of built-in memory and takes an external card. You can use AA batteries or connect to an optional external power supply. Let's wrap up with a premium trail camera, the Minox DTC 1000. It sets itself apart in this bunch with its ability to immediately email images to your computer or smartphone. It does this through a built-in wireless module and GSM, but in order to use it with your phone, you must have a plan through AT&T or T-Mobile. It takes 8 megapixel images and has a motion sensor with adjustable sensitivity. The IR flash is invisible with a black filter, and that flash range is about 50 feet. Its trigger speed is just under a second, and it can be programmed to take between 1 and 3 images. 720p video with audio is also a capture option. Images will display the date, time, temperature, and moon phase. The 2-inch color LCD makes it easy to set up and view your shots and navigate the menus. You can password protect and padlock the camera if you're worried that someone might try to tamper with it. The DTC 1000 comes with a 2 GB memory card. That wraps up this look at a few trail cameras.